everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is the boss. Not your boss, anyway, not yet. Maybe in the future. Broadcasting live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. How is everybody? New York, 10 a.m. Geneva, 4 p.m. Kuala Lumpur, it's late. It's 10 p.m. and Sydney, they are sleeping, right? It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. Alright everybody, never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way. What is the goal? To bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years in an institutional way. What is the institutional way? First the analyst, then the trader, and you are going to graduate from this course when number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. And today we're going to talk about indicators. Number two, you have a strategy in place, you understand why you win, why you lose, and how probabilistic thinking affects your strategy. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Alright, so indicators go in 1, 2, 3 if you want. Please disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, we are here to learn. Also remember the difficult one, you know, if your way is not working, John, if your way is not working, John, for 3 years, 4 years, why don't you try mine, right? And Jane too, Jane, if your way is not working, talking about trading, Jane, for 5 years, you know, why don't you try mine? And even further, to stimulate you everybody, the definition of insanity, doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different outcome. John or Jane, is this you? I'm not going to say any names online because it's privacy. I'm going to use John and Jane. Alright, John, listen to me, John. I know you know who I'm talking to, John. Doing the same things over and over for 5 years. Jane, you too, Jane, for 5 years, 6 years. You know? Alright. For questions and homeworks, you have the email, and for this one, everybody, you have Skype. Alright? This is going to be the last workshop of the year. We are going to have it, it's going to be Saturday, November 26th, after the, not non-farm, but after the Black Friday, you know. So Saturday, 26th of November, we have the advanced workshop, and it's called how to maximize your profits with the US dollar index. And you are going to receive basket trading strategies, alright? Just one day, alright? It's just one morning, 8 a.m. New York time, one morning. It's going to take approximately 4 hours, alright? This is going to be the last workshop for the 2023. Alright everybody? No, not necessarily on Skype, we can do it on Zoom or whatever, right? And this applies to you too, right? Everybody, Black Friday is coming, so, and I know how to delete this one, right? Maybe? No. Alright, so one more time. There you go. You know, plan your budget your plan, everybody. Alright, Black Friday you're going to have a 50% discount on all of those. Forex course Chocho 50% off, Fibonacci Mastery 50% off, US dollar index course 2, alright, or private classes 101. No, funding your account not. You must fund your account if you want to join incubation. Alright everybody, after this introduction, yes, any questions so far? Everybody type in the chat a currency pair and a time frame. Type in the chat a currency pair and a time frame, everybody. It doesn't really matter what. In the meantime, we're going to talk about indicators. So, simplistic approach, you know, you have two different indicators. Alright? You have two different indicators, generally speaking, right? So you have number one, the one that tries to predict the future, and the second one is the one that confirms the event once the event has already taken place. Hopefully my English is correct. Everybody, you have two different indicators, you know, generally talking, of course, you have thousands of them, and I can improve my English. You have two different groups. You have only two groups of indicators, everybody, right? Better English like this. You have only two groups of indicators, right? Number one, the one that tries to predict the future. Hello Shola, how are you? Rufaro, not gold, everybody. This is a forex course, alright? So currency pairs, don't ask me for gold, don't ask me for Bitcoin, alright? You have only two groups of indicators, everybody. The one that tries to predict the future, and number two, the one that confirms the event. Confirms the event. The event once the event has already taken place, alright? Alright. Now but anyway, Rufaro, you can do this on your chart, alright? So everybody, we are looking at euro dollar weekly chart, and you can do this on any time frame, alright? Now, do we agree that on the weekly chart, do we agree that the market broke the uptrend line, everybody? Do we agree that the market broke the uptrend line? GBP USD 5 minute. I sent question on email some time ago. Should I send me on Skype? Alright. And Rufaro clone chart. GBP USD. Rufaro, are you beginner trader, intermediate trader, advanced trader? How are we standing? Why do you know? Don't trade the 5 minute charts. Don't trade the 5 minute charts. Unless you are a scalper, don't trade the 5 minute charts. Alright? Unless you're a seasoned scalper, don't trade the 5 minute charts. Alright, everybody? So we have GBP USD 5 minute chart. Alright? And we have this one in here, alright? Now, the one that tries to predict the future, everybody, it's the no big deal. It's commonly used, and it's called the stochastic. Yes, I'm a scalper. How many years? How many years are you scalping? And everybody is going to be stochastic. Stochastic, Drake, delay, not stochastic, RSI maybe. Give me a second, everybody. RSI. Oh, math operation. Give me a second, everybody. I need to find the stochastic RSI, account statistic, net exposure. Bill Williams, no. Cycle, math. Walks lowest vector, met operation, vector, stochastic again, One more time, everybody. Went out, stochastic maybe? Alright, we're going to, whoops, what happened? Add indicators, stochastic one more time. Momentum, oh, there you go, everybody. Stochastic fast, stochastic relative, this one, alright? Stochastic relative straight index, add, but we can do a comparison, right? We can do the Drake too, never heard about this one. And add, right? Yes, I'm a scalper for 2 years. How are you doing so far? Are you consistently profitable, Rufaro? Are you consistently profitable month by month, January, February, March? 2 years, it's a long time, right? Alright, everybody, so talking about stochastic, we're going to use the stochastic RSI, and we're going to, this is going to get out, alright? And how the stochastic RSI works, everybody, we are going to right click and edit, and we are going to put some levels inside the, alright, and we're going to have the 20 line, 20 line, and we're going to have the 80 line, 80 line, 80 line. Alright, can you see it? Can you see it, everybody? We have the two lines, right? Now, what is the stochastic trying to do? The stochastic is trying to predict the future. Alright? So, the upper level, it's called the sell zone or the overbought zone, and the lower level, it's called the buy zone, alright, or the oversold zone, alright. So stochastic, in simple terms, is trying to predict the future. So when the stochastic reaches the upper level, it's telling you to sell, and when stochastic reaches the lower level, it's telling you to buy, right? Now, don't worry, we're going to go on GBP USD2, right? So first the weekly chart now. Alright, so if we take, we can see the market, right? Extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. So let's put a vertical line, everybody. Alright, so this, and now as you can see, so do we agree that from the first red line to the second red line, the market was in the sell zone here? Do we agree? Sell zone? Do we agree? MHB, Bank of Japan, man, very nice to watch it live. Wow, so if the Bank of Japan is manipulating, so we are going to open, everybody give me a second, full screen, and we can clone chart. Let's see, CHF JPY, Bank of Japan maybe, and not the 5 minute, but let's go to the 4 hour maybe. Oh, CHF, it's crazy, right? What? Next one. And clone chart. USD JPY, it's at the monthly bands. USD JPY is at the monthly band. So we are going to see USD JPY is at the monthly band. Rufaro, yes, lost everything year 1, but year 2 have been profitable with at least 20% month to month. So you're a millionaire, huh? Please everybody, don't type those things in the chat. Don't. I'm an old guy, Rufaro. Alright? Zero chance that you are profitable every month 20%. Right? It's scalping, that's why that percent just 20 pips every day. No chance you're making 20 pips every day. I'm an old guy. Don't tell me stories, everybody, please. And sure enough, you know, maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe we have a superstar. You know, if this is true, then you should have something to show, right? Rufaro, can you put your MyFX book in the chat so we can check you making 20% per month? Hello, Julius, how are you? No, not joking, I'm honest, I'm honest. I'm honest, I don't think that I know everything. I'm an old guy when it comes to trading, you know. So 20% it's not realistic in my world, but maybe I'm wrong. You know, anybody can type anything, you know. I'm a millionaire and making 20% per month consistently. So 90.999% it's not true. I'm telling you live in your face, but maybe I'm wrong. Now he will not reply. I don't know. Maybe, you know. Maybe there is a superstar. Who knows? Right? It's alright. Don't worry, everybody. So, talking about, this is still a class, right? And USD JPY in here and CHF JPY, and let's see how it's going. Shola, does big bank trader have... Oh, Shola, give me a second. Does big bank trader have general way of how to approach the market? Shola, listen to me. The basic, it's all the same. Alright? Forex course 101 knowledge, it's all the same. Generally speaking, of course. Alright? But institutional trader, not necessarily big bank. So institutional trader working in a hedge fund, broker, investment bank, they have different strategies. Alright, Shola? And you are learning this in the advanced course. Alright, back to class. So you have stochastic, everybody, that's trying to predict the market. And do we agree that from the first red line, vertical line, to the second vertical line, stochastic was in the sell zone, telling you to sell, 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 short, 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 and this is the weekly chart, and it didn't work. It only worked from the second red to the orange one, right? The orange one. And then in the orange one, it was in the buy zone, telling you to buy, 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 but it went up in here to the sell zone, and from the violet to the violet was telling you to sell, 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 and the market was going up and up and up and up, and then finally, so this is stochastic, everybody, that it's trying to predict the future. Alright, does this make sense to you? There is no right or wrong. You have two groups of indicator. Alright, MHB, now that you're online, connect with Julius on Skype. Julius is going to teach you MHB, what you do on trading.live, alright? If you want. And but here, everybody, you know, stochastic, right? So from here to here, but again, can we see, everybody, that stochastic is bullish for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's bullish for 12 weeks, and the market is just falling and falling and falling and falling. Alright, Now Rufaro was asking GBP USD 5-minute chart, and whoops, give me a second, and here is the stochastic again. Everybody see? We had on the 5-minute chart, we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And if you put a vertical line, you know, this is where stochastic was predicting, you know, to go short, predicting to go long, predicting to go short, predicting to go long, predicting to go short. See everybody? Now, going short, did the market go down, you know? There is no right or wrong anyway. You need to backtest those indicators, right? Boss, what is best? I don't know. It's up to you. Okay? It's up to you, everybody. But compared to stochastic, now you have only two groups of indicators, everybody. Number one, the one that tries to predict the future, and number two, the one that confirms the event once the event has already taken place. So stochastic is the one that's trying to predict the future, and another very popular, it's MACD. Alright, and compared to stochastic, what is MACD trying to do? MACD is going to confirm, the MACD is the one that confirms the event once the event has already taken place. So if we're talking about reversals, alright, talking about reversals, and let's go in here, right? So, and I'm going to, everybody give me a second, edit, not label, edit indicator. I'm going to get out of the histogram, edit indicator, histogram, what is this? Positive, no, out and out. Alright everybody, so you have the green line on MACD. No, I'm not, I'm just trading a small account on the site, has an average per day 20 pips a day, isn't a big ask, and 1% per day on 20 numbers. Isn't this crazy? It is, because you don't have anything to show. Fair enough? I'm not judging you, believe me, but it's not realistic. You don't have anything to show, do you? Fair enough? I'm talking to my traders all the time. If this would be that easy, if this would be just make 1% per day, my Uber driver would be a millionaire by now. Alright? Especially on the 5-minute charts. Alright, so it's good, everything is alright in theory, right, Rufaro, but when it comes to trading, it's not realistic. Alright? Education, professional money manager make between the good ones. Globally speaking, professional money managers make from 3 to 5% per month, not 20. I had a lucky month, me too. August, I made 20%, but it was 1 month, and it was a lucky month because the market was that volatile. Otherwise, this is the average. 4%, 5%, 1%, 2%, 5%, 7, 1, 7, 1. This is the average. Alright? So, Rufaro, if I want me to teach you, lower your expectation, and whoever you are listening to and following, your guru, ask him to show some kind of results. And not one trade, 6 months. And then come to here to the show and tell us what did you find out. The guy that your guru that you're following, that you are learning from, doesn't have any Yeah, right, alright. At least not 20% per month. Makes sense? Rufaro, listen to me. Don't fall prey to those guys that are telling you it's easy and guaranteed. You're going to receive guaranteed 20% per month. Those are scammers. We are old guys in here, you know. Been through a lot already. Alright? So back to class. And so you have the green line and the blue line, everybody. Do you see in here that MACD, the blue line crossed the green line? Can you see it in here? So this was a signal once the event already happened. And compared to the stochastic, you know, of course he was messing up in here, but can you see, everybody, in here that the blue line crossed the green line again? And if we put a black vertical line, can you see that this was when the market broke, or it was breaking the uptrend line? Can you see it, everybody? Can you see it in here? And can you see, everybody, that the stochastic that is trying to predict the future goes against MACD? Stochastic is in the buy zone, telling you to buy. MACD is in the sell zone, telling you that, oh, we are short, that we are going down. Can you see this, everybody? And there is no right or wrong. Yes, simple indicators. You have only two groups, right? The one that tries to predict the future and the one that confirms the event once the event has already happened. Alright, and so, and look at this, get rid of this one and this one. So look at the violet, right? If you look at the violet, MACD, you know, MACD was telling you to go long in here, right? The blue crossed the green from above to above, you know, and stochastic at the same time was telling you to short the market. How did the market respond to those two indicators? Yes, but the market then reversed, sure, you know. Yes, but the market then reversed, so stochastic was right too. I don't know how you understand indicators, but you could be falsely shorting the market starting from here, talking about stochastic. Stochastic is in the sell zone, you know, and you might be on the 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, short chart, and this indicator is telling you to go short. And if you blindly trust the indicator, just the indicator, you would lose. Agreed, everybody? So MACD was down too, you know, so from the previous signal here, MACD was down too, you know, it was going down, you know, and the market went down a little bit, you know, but again, MACD changes direction after the event happened. Alright? Now, what indicators are you using, everybody? Do you want me to check any of your indicators? Those are just two. And we can go to another currency pair. Alright, we can go to or USD/JPY, give me a second, what? 1-hour chart, CHF/JPY 4-hour chart, GBP/USD 5-minute chart. Alright, and we can put MACD again. Of course, on the 5-minute chart is going to be faster. Give me a second. Give me a second, give me a second. Come on. There you go. See everybody? See what is the MACD telling? Look at the chart. And thank you, Rofaro, for the great example. Everybody, what do you see when you look at MACD in comparison to stochastic? What do you see? Somebody's asking, isn't the stochastic showing retracements? I would say no, but this is just my opinion. Alright? Yeah, today there is a plenty of opportunities. Me personally, with the beginner trader group, this is the account. This is the account. Whoa, we made some money. We are out. Look at here, CHF JP White. The market hit the take profit. We are shorting CHF JP White with the beginner traders group, and still shorting AUD USD, still shorting AUD CAD, still shorting NZD CAD. Herald is going to eat himself. Heikinashi, alright, Heikinashi. Heikinashi, right? Everybody, what do you see? Don't you see an uptrend with MACD? MACD told you buy down in here the 5-minute chart, and MACD told you up in here get out. And if you were late to the party, you wouldn't make any money. Can you see everybody? It wouldn't make any money, right? If you bought in here and you were just in the trend, and then bam, you're back to square zero. Boss, what is best? I don't know. I don't know. We can go on the 4-hour chart and everybody. So Shola is using Heikinashi now, and add indicator Heikinashi. There you go. Can you see it, everybody? Now you need to get out of the candles and you click to line to have a better visual. Alright? And we can put also MACD on the line, on the chart. Now this is CHF JPY 4-hour chart. Everybody, what do you think, Shola? What is Heikinashi? Is an indicator that trying to predict the future, or is an indicator that changes colors once the event already taken place? Boss, I don't know. I'm going to help you a little bit. You have stochastic trying to predict the future, and you have MACD down here. You know, would you say that, so here is when Heikinashi changed colors. Would you say that Heikinashi, it's more of a stochastic, or do you think it's of a MACD? And to go up in here, you know, went from blue to red, you know, one more. This one went from red to blue, you know, changed colors in here. Let me say hi again. Can we trade without any indicator? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. No, there is no right or wrong. Okay, there is no right or wrong. So I know. Alright, so you can use indicators. Not mandatory. You can use indicators for entries trade management and exits. Alright, everybody? Everybody? You can use indicators, but it's not mandatory. Like, sure, oh, can I trade without? Sure. Entries, trade management, and exits. You know? So if you have stochastic, MACD, Heikin Ashi, and we can put super trend, right? I don't know. Everybody don't ask me what's best. How you understand and perceive the market is going to depend on what indicators you are going to use. Does this make sense? And look in here. If you would use Heikin Ashi, let's say that you are shorting the market, alright? Let's say that you are shorting the market. Okay? So, CHF JPY, 4-hour chart, the market is down. Agreed, everybody? Making lower lows or highs. Do we agree? CHF JPY, it's making lower lows or highs? Alright. Now, if you are using just Heikin Ashi, and you say, alright, when Heikin Ashi changes colors, I'm out. Then you would be out inside the circle. Can you see, everybody? Make sense? But if you say, alright, for me to get out, I need to see Heikin Ashi changing colors and the super trend changing colors. Would you be out? Let me see this one. Not Heikin Ashi. I want super trend. Super trend. Just make it bigger, right? 2, 2, 2. There you go. So if you are using super trend as an indicator too, would you be out? Exactly, you wouldn't, because you have two indicators. What if you are shorting the market and you say, alright, I'm going to be 50% out on the Heikin Ashi and 50% out when the market stops me out on the super trend? Would this be a way to go? So now we're talking about trade management. We should also change the title, Simple Indicators and Trade Management. How to manage the trade. Exactly, if I zoom in, and zoom in, you know, you would get out 50%, but because the super trend is still red, you would keep in the trade and you would go down, you would make some profit. And here the Heikin Ashi changed colors again, and the super trend changed colors again. Clara is asking, but as our teacher, you can still tell us what you have tried that it's working. Sure, absolutely. Everybody, me personally, I'm managing my trades. Let's open USD JPY. I'm not sure why it's going to all the in here too. Alright. Not sure why this is doing this one. Ernesto is going to tell me why he's doing this one. So I'm going to clone the chart and Euro AUD, just an example, right? Euro AUD and 4-hour chart and open template, entry setup system. So I'm using this one. On JForex I'm using KDJ and I'm using Heikin Ashi. No, I'm not suggesting anything. This is what I'm using. Alright? And on TradingView, because it does not have the KDJ, on TradingView, I'm using Heikin-Ashi Smooth, and moving average cross. Give me a second. Oh, looks like it's going to fall again. Or maybe not. So, load layout, everybody. Gamma console, maybe this one. Systems. I'm not sure, everybody. Give me a second. I'm not sure. Give me a second. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it a second, everybody. And there you go. So those are the indicators. It's all no, there is no right or wrong. See, it's all similar, you know. Heikin-Ashi was white and blue and white, and on JForex Heikin-Ashi. So let's do like this, and let's do like this. Heikin-Ashi was white and blue and white, right? Now this KDJ was green, a little bit red and green again. And here Heikin-Ashi Smooth, well, there was a slight difference, right? So Heikin-Ashi Smooth worked better right here, you know, green all the way up. But you have also, give me a second, everybody. Input, source, close. No, it should be close. It should be exponential. It's right. All right. So it's exponential. So you have moving average, exponential too to go along. There is no right or wrong. All right, Clara. There is no right or wrong. Specifically in this example, everybody, Euro AUD 4-hour chart, Heikin-Ashi Smooth was green, and Heikin-Ashi was white and blue, and then white again, but moving average crossover happened here. Boss, what should I do? I don't know. I have no idea what you should do. Make sense? The market crowned in here. Alright, so what else do we have here? And this is the main one, right? You have MACD is sharing when the event is over, the event already taken place. You know, you have stochastic trying to predict the future. You can use indicators for entries, not mandatory, as Shola is saying. You can use indicators to manage a trade. Now, what's the difficult part? How many of you are still short in CHF JPY? Exactly. You've entered here, and the market went down, and now the market is pushing up. How many of you are out of the position? Me. Mistake. Boss, but the market's moving up. It doesn't matter, you need to follow the rules. But the market's moving up. It doesn't matter, you need to follow the rules. But the market's going to stop me out. It doesn't matter, you need to follow the rules. let me explain you again why you're not making any money. Isn't everybody is or is not the market pushing up? CHF, JPY, close this one, close this one, close this one, and clone chart. Everybody is or is not CHF, JPY, 4-hour chart pushing up? Yes or no? Just erase the indicators. Alright, Ernesto is going to help me, alright? So it's not helping, so get back, one more. Indicators, right? So, alright. Candle. Is CHF JPY pushing up? What's the answer? I'm going to explain to you why you are not making any money consistently on your strategy and on your system. It's always the same story. It's always the same. It's psychological reason. You are not going to listen to me anyway. But at least we can have fun, right? So when you have two indicators that is telling you to short, when you have these two indicators telling you to short, to stay short, what are you going to do? You've entered the market in here, great entry, and now this is happening. The market is retracing back up. You can see it on the clean chart, but the two indicators are telling you to stay short. What are you going to do? Don't tell me stories. What are you going to do? Because you are doing this already. Make sense, everybody? Whatever you write, if you're going to be honest or not honest, you are doing this already. My life is not going to change. Hedge fund trader MHB, hedge fund trader Shola, hedge fund trader Rufaro, hedge fund trader Clara, hedge fund trader Julius, and everybody else online. What would you do right now? What are you going to do? Are you going to stay in the market or are you going to close the trade? And you are doing this already. You can open a demo account or a live account. Make sense? Or we can check my FX book and I can clearly see what you are doing already. Clara, I will take small profit and exit. Thanks for being honest. Applause to Clara. I will disobey indicators. Congratulations. Applause to Shola. Congratulations for being honest. Right? Now, me getting out, everybody. Now listen to me. This is the key. Still stay in the trade. Liar, Julius. Liar. I don't believe you. Liar. It's alright. It's alright. You can laugh, not a problem. Now, this is the key part, everybody. If I close the trade right now, did I close the trade based on what I see, or did I close the trade based on what I think is going to happen? This applies, it's an emotional skill, not technical. You believe it's about the chart, it's not. And this skill, emotional, applies to your entries, trade management and exits. This is why you are not consistently profitable, because you are disobeying the rules, and you are disobeying the rules because are you trading from what you see, or are you trading from what you think is going to happen? Oh my gosh, I need to write this down. Write this down. Put it in your journal. Because if you entered in here and the market is reversing and you got out because you got scared. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you went out with a small profit and small profit until the first big stop, and you are going nowhere, are you? Rufaro 2. I have the crystal ball. I'm there in the trade for real, boss. Oh, I mean, alright, if you are for real, then it's alright. But I still don't believe you. Make sense, everybody? I'm still waiting for the answer. If I close the trade up in here, telling myself a story that it's alright, is really alright? But I made a small profit. Yes, but wait for the first big loss. Then what? I need to speed up. See, everybody, it's a skill. We are entering the market not based on what we see, but based on what we think is going to happen. We are managing our trades with indicators not based on what we see, but based on what we think is going to happen. And we are exiting the trades not based on what we see, but based on what we think is going to happen. So even if you close the trade and this Heikin Ashi turns blue in about 4 hours, you exit based on what you think. Rewatch this lesson 1,000 times. You know, don't tell yourself stories. You know, if this Heikin Ashi turns blue, oh, I knew. Nobody knows. This is the problem. Because if you tell yourself a lie that you knew that this is going to turn blue, then you are doing this habitually tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. Before we finish, everybody, Clara and Julius, you can do this by yourself. You can show this picture to your audience, alright? Black Friday sale, it's coming soon. Plan your budget, everybody. So save your money, everybody. Okay? And September, October, November, right? November, you are going to have a 50% discount on all of those. Not the funding your account. But you're going to have a 50% discount for Private Classes 101, Beska Trader course, US dollar index, Fibonacci Mastery, or the Forex course 202. Alright, save your money, how to prepare yourself for success, plan your budget. You have 1 month, almost 2 months to save some money. Alright? And if you don't want any of those educations, you still need money to fund your account and get into incubation. Alright? And this is going to be the last workshop. Julius and Clara, you can tell your audience. Alright? Saturday 26th of November is going to be 4 hours, one not for beginner traders. Alright? Not for beginner traders. It's going to be one Saturday, it's going to be 4 hours. Learn how to maximize your profits with the US dollar index. Alright? And I'm going to give you strategies. Again, my strategies. Alright, everybody, that being said, until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a responsible business owner. Trade like a boss, right? Because you are the boss of your account. And this is the boss.